from Second Life. Well, thank you for your patience again. And today is our Second Life and our friends. And New Year and New Opportunity topics AMA and welcoming our two speakers. We are very pleasure to invite Jenny from Web3 Go and Rev Zero from Angry Dynamics Labs, and to introduce you guys about the more news to our communities. Well, first of all, I just want to say today our AMA gonna be more chill, and we want to explore more your past in the 2023. What do you have achieved and your new plan in the new years? Well, first of all, please introduce yourself and your projects. I think maybe we can start it from Jenny. Jenny, go ahead.
Hey, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Jenny. I'm the head of marketing at Web2Go. Thank you for having me in this AMA tonight. Let me briefly introduce Web2Go first. Web2Go is a data intelligence network that empowers AI with crypto. Creating and trivializing network enriched with specialized protocols and dynamic communities. Web2Go leverages blockchain technology to transform data flow and elevate AI agent building. And Web2Go is building this data intelligence network since last year, and we're going to launch our token this year. So we want to explore more opportunities to collab with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jenny. I think later we can explore more about Web3 Go for your new plan in New Year's. Well, I will give mic to Rev Zero. Am I pronounced correct? It's zero or O?
You can do both. I don't mind that much. Yeah. Hi everyone. Yeah, thanks for having us as well. I think we had some cool collabs already this beginning of this year, and so very happy to speak here tonight. I'm the co-founder and the CEO of Angry Dynamites Lab. So we are creating Web3 games, especially around economy simulation games. So what we are trying to achieve is not just having one or two tokens in the game as most other games have, but have like a huge variety of tokens. Basically, every resource that we have in our game, which are around 20 right now, will be a token on the blockchain, and this will enable like trading these resources against each other, and creating a lot of depth inside the game. We released two NFT collections in 22, and basically, yeah, this year started to, or 23, built out several demos of the game. We'll talk about it later in more detail. But yeah, that's about us.
Well, thank you so much, Rev Zero. And I would say I like your design. And every time the angry dinosaur, well, surprise me. I can feel the angry emotion so much, so strong. Well, later, yeah, I think everyone gathering here, our listeners also from our communities, aware today. We're gonna talk about something about NFTs, maybe NFT gaming or NFT from the Web3 goal from their perspective to share more ideas. But let's take this step by step. And since I got the chance to share the beans to everyone, so I think maybe now it's the time. I will thank you so guys so much for you guys for waiting for me. Well, I will take the first round lucky draw. Let's start it. Wow. Wow, congratulations and thank you so much for waiting me. This is a little bit reward from my side from Second Life also. And as I mentioned in the beginning, we don't want to treat this very very seriously because this is just started from 2024, and we really want to talk with our speakers and to say what kind of achievement they made us more plan. So our officially first questions actually we all curious about you guys from Web3 Go. Maybe you can share with us more things, more movement, or achievements from Web3 Go. Jenny, you go ahead.
Yeah, cool, cool. Thank you. I'm gonna share something we've done in 2023. WebFigo experienced several like major milestones that shaped its path in 2023. First of all, we had our rebranding and our fundraising announcement. WebFigo successfully rebranded ourselves from an on-chain data service provider to a data intelligence network, capturing the essence of our vision and goals. And alongside this, we proudly re-announced our seed round fundraising, led by Binance Labs and other famous VCs, and securing the resources necessary to drive our future initiatives. And the second thing is that we announced our brand Trinity. We right now have two products. One of them is the analytics, and the second one is the Reiki. And also, we have our sub community called Raw Alpha, which combines strategic framework that aligns our products, services, and values. This brand Trinity announcement marked a pivotal moment in our journey towards greater innovation and impact. And the next thing is that we were selected into the intake 39 of the Hong Kong Cyberport incubation program. This accomplishment has granted us a membership in the Cyberport community. Yeah. As for the products and services, our analytics, which is an on-chain data service platform, it has onboarded like BNB Chain, Moonbeam, and also a really famous project recently, Manta Network, as our paid clients for the on-chain data service. And as for the Reiki, we launched Reiki in September 2023, and also we launched it in Product Hunt 2 weeks ago, and got a really good result on that platform. And also for our marketing and operations, we have built so many collaborations and partnerships with different projects, communities, and also ecosystems, and also expanded our reach and relationships to further our mission to empower individuals and businesses. And also we have so many campaigns and activities, not only on different ecosystems, but also within our community, to foster our community engagement. And also we have some in real life exposure. We attended the Polkadot Ethical Day 2023, and also we have our exposure on token 2049. And also our founder has attended Hong Kong Web3 month. Yeah, I think that's all I want to share with you to represent the 2023 of Web3 Go.
Thank you so much, Jenny. I think one more things you forgot to mention is I met you guys in Istanbul. I think Web3Go also holds some events in Istanbul. For the past
Oh,
like
really? Really?
yeah, in 2023 there's a lot of exposure, and we say a lot of the campaign from Web3 Go, and we are
Mhm.
looking for most of us. I think it's not only me, many of us from the community, we're looking forward more from your side, because I think this is, it's you guys, it's like like a trend to tell us where the NFT goes, and where the next future for the NFTs. So this is very important, and I'm looking forward to see you guys more this year in many off-chain, offline campaigns, and to do more activities, or more like funny stuff to share more your functions. Looking forward on that. Ravdero, maybe you can share with us more about your milestones from Angry Dynamite's life.
Sure. Yeah. So in our case, we just really got started in 23. So we basically went from zero to where we are now. And I think like one of the biggest achievements for all like kind of NFT or gaming projects were that surviving 23, as it was like one of the worst years from the bear market side. But I think we're still here, we're still alive, and I think that's definitely one of the achievements. So on individual achievements itself, like we did NFT sales in 22. And then basically decided to actually build a business and a gaming company out of this in the beginning of 23. So we put together a team. We grew from 3 founders to a team of 9 people, and then we started to build the first versions of our game. Our approach here is that we release very early, very fast some first versions of the game so that the community can test, we can collect feedback, and then do the thing over and over again. And that's what we did 6 times in 23. And the last one just completed by the end of the year. And so far, we got like a lot of very good feedback from the community, the players. They all love the game. Some people got like super crazy playing 24/7 basically, and competing in some leaderboards, which are really good to see. So our game is mostly about like resource production and resource trading. We also love to see that the communities got really involved into identifying strategies and trading kind of opportunities in order to get advantages in the game. So that's definitely also like a big achievement to basically go from the first demo to the sixth demo, and with each demo, like our KPIs got better, so retention increased a lot. Also users, we had around almost 7,000 users in December from I think around 100 for the first demo, so that is definitely growing. And we are now on confident enough to basically go the next step in 24. I think we'll talk about this as well. But yeah, we are aiming for like a mainnet launch. Everything so far was on a test net.
Yeah, thank you so much. Rev, I think you mentioned about my question and other questions, because since we talk about the past 2023, and no matter from your side or from Jenny's side, I think we did a lot of things, and the milestone, we're achieving a lot of milestone and a lot of achievements. Since you mentioned already about 2024, you guys have some plan, maybe the testnet or another demo. Maybe Rav, you from your side, you can share with us more in details about your plan in 2024, and also we are looking forward. You guys can bring some news to our communities. Our communities always they are very activities, and you can say from the living message, the message board, and everyone talk about your games. And I think maybe you can share us more details about your plan in 2024. I think we can start it
Yeah.
from Rev. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So far it was always great to work with you guys. I think we also seen many new players from the Second Life community, so that's very great to see you all here, and very happy to share what we are up to, and how we want to continue. So we have big goals in 24. So as I teased, we are basically moving from a test net to a mainnet. So far, all the resources and token you have in the game are only available on a test net. But yeah, we are planning to launch on one of the mainnets this year. We are still exploring on which chain we actually launch, but we are in talks with several chains, including IMX as well as Arbitrum, and some more. And then we are basically, I think, around April or March, April, we are planning to do the launch, and this will be quite huge. We will activate a lot of different partners. We will get listed on all the platforms, and we'll also, of course, establish some incentives in order to yeah, win certain prizes in the game when you're playing early with us. Maybe some NFT jobs as well. So there's a lot of things that we have planned for the launch. And one more thing which we are really excited on is like part of our core vision or yeah, kind of USPs is that we are want to integrate like or tokens from other NFT projects or gaming projects into our game as well, and they act as like one of the resources. And then we have like competitions between the different communities that the resource we integrate into the game, and this will be, I think, a very engaging, competitive um, feature, which will be very exciting. So yeah, I think these are just like some of the main things. On top of that, we'll do many smaller things as well in order to improve the game. Probably release a guild feature at some point where you can then partner together with your friends and build out certain buildings and objects together instead of just you individually. I think this will also be a very exciting thing.
Well, thank you so much, Trevor. I think I'm not sure how many of our audience or listeners exciting about what will be happening in 2024 from your side. But for me, I feel like what there wow there have a lot of things you guys want to do, and I'm quite looking forward. I will following you guys, and to check what I'm sure there's gonna have like a lot of big stuff we can join and we can play together and we can enjoy as a member of the communities. And also I would say if you noticed there's one guy is this leave some comments here and it's got a Angie 3s. Hi, this is from the community from your side, from the angry dynamite community.
Nice.
Right there you can say, right? Yeah, I think you before you mentioned there's some swags or something. Well, we are looking forward to say the swags, and also looking forward to say the midnight launch. And since you mentioned a lot of things about the plan and also the chains, maybe later we can talk about more for the for the picking chains or other stuffs. uh, but first of all, I will give the question also to Jenny because I'm curious about it from Web3 Go side. What is your plan in this new year? Jenny, it's your turn.
Thank you, Liz. As I said, that our big goal for 2024 is to launch our native token. Maybe during Q2 this year. So it's the main goal of our 2024. So all the plans are all around all around this goal. First of all, we just launched our ambassador program just 2 weeks ago, and we are having this ambassador selection process and to onboard so many like KOLs and active community members to join us as the Web3 Goals ambassador. And the second thing is I also mentioned before because Reiki as the AI product of Web3 Go, we just launched it on Product Hunt, and also we ranked first on that day and also ranked the second on that week. So it's a really good thing for us to bring this product to more Web2 users as an on-chain product. And the next thing is that we're going to launch our airdrop campaign on in the end of February. Maybe it's the episode one of our airdrop campaigns, which will be related to something like NFTs. So at the same time, we're going to have a co-marketing campaign. So we would love to invite Second Life community to join us. And the next big thing will be our new product launch, maybe in March, which will be like related to our native token. It will be a very interesting thing related to BNB Greenfield and other thing like AI plus the pain narrative. So and the last thing is that we will keep like developing related products and also do something like operation and the marketing related to our native token. Yeah, that those are the things that we're like planning for Q1 and Q2 of like 2024. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jenny, because I'm sure you aware of the the guy, the people leaving the messages here. And when you mentioned about the campaign from Web3 Go and also the token, everyone's curious, like when,
Yeah,
well,
right.
yeah, when is the airdrop, and then when the airdrop, well, what is the benefits to the community? I think
Yeah.
everyone hear the answer from Jenny, and I, of course, the in Web3 world, we follow the Twitter and we follow the news. I think the best way is to follow Web3 Go and to check
Right.
the news, right, every moment. And
Correct.
of course, Jenny mentioned already, there's also have some opportunities to working with the community. I think at that moment, we can bring Jenny come back to our Moan community to on Second Life and
Of
bring
course, of
some,
course.
yeah, bring some more values on all the peoples here, the peoples in Second Life. So keep following us on the Twitters, and you will know all the news in the first time. Well, I think I will let you guys just wait a little bit, and because I want to start another round lucky draw for everyone to still keep with us. Wow. Wow. Congratulations, everyone. You got the beans. I think here is still have some questions about the Web3 goal, but I think everyone, Sam, especially Sam, because I say Sam asking a lot of questions about that when Web3 goal airdrop and how many tokens. As I mentioned in the beginning, maybe you can follow Web3 Go Twitters and also follow with us. And if we have more informations, we can let you guys know. And the last question, actually, we mentioned, I want to talk about, in the new year, what's your view to check our market trend? Because I think two of you guys are quite professor in this industry, and you guys very close to NFT and Web3 gaming, and everyone talk about this year is a spring for Web3 gaming. So how do you think? Is there must have lot of opportunities, but how do you think? So maybe Jenny, you can share with us about your thinking in the new year, and if there's any recommend from your side, feel free to let us know. I will write them down. Can you hear me, Jenny?
I can hear you. Yeah,
Yeah.
about this question, well, I think as we like step into 2024, I think several market trends and opportunities are emerging as like pivotal. I think the first thing is the intersection of AI and crypto. It is part of Web3 Go's narration. I think it will be like creating new paradigms and offering new exciting prospects for like innovation and market growth. And we are so interested in how like AI can enhance blockchain technology and also cryptocurrency applications, and vice versa. And the next thing I want to mention is the depain paradigms. Because like we anticipate they like will significantly impact how decentralized network operate and how users interact with them. And the last thing I think is It's the expansion of the fair launch mode in the BTC ecosystem, which suggests a shift towards more equitable and accessible cryptocurrency offerings. I think those trends aligns with our ethos at WebFigo, and we are excited to explore how this development can be harnessed to enrich our offerings and user experience. Yeah.
Exactly, Jenny. Actually, I supposed to ask you guys later about the fear launch, and because in the end of 2023 last year, everyone playing the inscriptions, and everyone like talk about this trend, and it's back of this one inscriptions. I think it's a fear launch, and this year, and even though now it's just several days past, started in this year, and already have a lot of campaign on like a project. They talk about like a inscription plus NFT, this kind of mode. I think that's also be the trend, and people who working in this industry will have more time to dig this kind of technology and to say how we can do. I'm quite looking forward from Web3 Go to bring more, amazing stuff from your side because you have a
Thank you,
lot of
Liz.
data. Yes.
Thank you.
Sure. Well, I think Revdero, you have your thinking also, right? And also feel free to share with us about your perspective to think in this new year. What is a trend, and uh, maybe you can give us some hints.
Sure. Yeah, so of course I need to say gaming will be big in in 24, but it's not just because we are building games, but I really believe that like a lot of new users will be onboarded through games in 24. So in 21 there was the big hype around Axie Infinity and other play to earn games, which already onboarded many players. The issue was that the games weren't that sustainable. There was like a lot of issues around economies and so on and so forth. But it attracted a lot of users and also a lot of builders and many more game developers, including myself and others, are went into the Web3 world, and they've been building now for 2 to 3 years, and I think soon there will be more and more games coming out, and yeah, there's 4 billion gamers out there in the world, and I think through playing games, people can learn and get onboarded to Web3 in a very fun way, and it's probably way easier to do it in a fun way than to kind of go through any tutorials or I don't know, like kind of learn how it works, but rather get taught by playing games. So I think this will be very exciting this year. I'm really looking forward to see what games will be released. I think also Yuga with the Dookie Dash and other games that they are working on and also worked in the past. They will bring out more and more games. Um, but yeah, I think it will be very exciting, and I can see that there's many new players joining for games.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree because I think the gaming part is it's an entertainment things and everyone love it. It's also could be the bridge from the Web 2 person to Web 3, and also it's a like challenges for all the people like developers to to offer a good game, which is easier to let Web 2 people to log in, and also, but I'm sure I think the first beginning to learn Web 3, we should start it from NFT stuff, especially the gaming part, because we cannot ignore the NFT in the gaming. They play very important roles. So I think today we have you guys here. It's very good things because one is. We can talk more about the NFTs and play an important roles in gaming. actually we prepared just to like this part of the questions, but since we're talking about the gaming and the new trend, I have a questions from my side. And also I think Jenny mentioned about Menta, and also I I say Sam from our listeners, and he leave some comments here. Not sure you guys to check this comments to say Menta, have some thinking for Menta, but I would say nowadays have a lot of like layer two. I'm not sure how you guys think. I'm very curious about your thinking, like those layer twos, how you guys pick to collaborate with those layer twos, and what is the key point you think is very very important for layer twos. Feel free to answer these questions because this is just to jump into my mind, and also based on the comments here. Uh, who want to just hold the mic? Just feel free to share your mind, Jenny or Rev.
Yeah, I can start. So I think layer twos are very important to decrease gas costs and increase scalability of the underlying blockchain. So especially for us as a game developer, we know that most of the people are not willing to spend like hundreds of dollars for gas fees when they don't get anything in return for just like playing a game. So therefore, I think like if we want to reach the mass market and want to onboard many players, it needs to be very cheap, and that's why I think yeah, all of the games that have on-chain transaction in the future will make sure that the gas costs or that they deploy on a chain where the gas costs are as low as possible, in order to yeah kind of don't bring extra financial costs to their players, because that would be a huge drawback from what they know from the Web2 world. So I think it's very important. I think there's a lot of good layer two chains, and I think there's also some people talking about layer three now to even make it more scalable. So we are mostly looking in on layer two chains on the Ethereum platform, and I think there we are also looking onto layer twos, which are more specialized on gaming, because we also have certain requirements around like how fast the transaction speed is, as well as like the yeah scalability. And there, I think like Polygon and Immutable are interesting, but also Arbitrum is doing more and more things. So yeah, these are things interesting layer twos, at least on the Ethereum ecosystem.
Yeah, I think now it's like a very huge competition between all those layer twos, and I think one more thing is also important is like uh, to pick a layer two. It's like making friends with other people. So the personalities, and also which you mentioned, the gas is it's a basic things, but what they focus do is also very important. Well, Jenny, do you want to add some color on this?
I have no other comments because Manta is our clients, and I can't say any like negative things for them. But from my side, I think I've seen so many projects which integrate into Manta ecosystem, and the analytics, which is the product of WebFigo. We have so many like data dashboard for the mental network, and we have seen so many projects. They have a good starts and transaction things on that mental network, and I think we could see so thriving community in mental ecosystems, so that different people may have different opinions about how mental will bring some new technologies or new paradigms to the L2 sectors. But we think a thriving community will decide whether it will go further or not. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think we don't need to leave comments so early because we are working in the Web3, and we should hold an open mind, and everyone is making effort to make it like it's not a perfect, but we are on the way to be perfect. I think everyone and each of the layer two have their pros and cons, and just pick the one you like, and make efforts on the works. This is very important. Well, this is actually all my questions, but the funny thing is bakery is our listeners to say like rev the roll, you like walking when you talking. I would I want to answer for rev the roll, because I think now we are in the luna, we are in the moon, right? Everyone is walking and exploring and to check what happening on the earth, so that's why we like walking. Well, this is quite much from my from my questions. And also, I would say thank you guys. Thank you so much, Jenny and Rev Zero, to bring all those big news and also the past stuff in to share with our communities, and to let all the Second Life community to know you guys more. And I mentioned in the beginning, I think maybe in the future we have more chance to work closely and to bring more, no matter airdrop or more news to close to our community side. Well, thank you so much for your joining our AMA. And in the end, I will started our lucky draw, and to thank you everyone to be here with us.